Hi, Team Twisted Roots. I wanted to go ahead and do a video for you tonight instead of doing a conference call, just because there's so much that I have written down and that I had to talk about. And honestly, it's kind of time sensitive, and I knew that I had not given you enough time to set up a call so that you guys could be on. So I wanted to go ahead and do a video. That way, you can watch it on your own time. If you have any questions, you know I'm here. And that way I can get everything I need out, everything I need to say out, if that makes any sense. So here's my office under construction. It's kind of crazy, but hey, it's me. If you can see my 31 boxes in the back, my little frames for CNC. But I wanted to, I'm actually going to try to be like a news anchor, but I don't have anybody holding anything up in front of me that I can read. So I may be looking down throughout this video, but just excuse that. The fact is that I have a lot to share, and I wanted to give it to you guys tonight instead of waiting until next week, which remind me, or actually I'll remind myself because you're not here, about something that's coming up on Wednesday, a conference call that we're going to do on a bingo night, a bingo party, which we've all kind of heard of that. Most of us have heard, I should say, but this is a new way of doing it. So hang tight. I hope that you have time to listen to what I have to say. If you don't, go ahead and pause or stop. That way you have about 15 minutes that you can sit back and listen and kind of hear the ideas and what's coming up for fall. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for just a moment. And I might not be able to pause it. Again, I'm learning this whole video thing. Conference calls I can do, but videos, oh, see, I had to bring up my my mouse to keep the color going or the light going. This is a little bit different for me, so, give me some grace, please. So I'm going to go ahead and start, you guys. First of all, how are you? How are you doing? How is your fall going? I just got back from the Dominican for our leadership incentive trip. Watch for the video that I'm going to be posting of Jamari, Joyce, and myself. And I'm just happy to be home. I really am happy to be home. We had a great time, but I'm ready to kind of get back into the swing of things and kind of be there for you guys. I had a couple calls with some of the teammates today, which they were phenomenal. And I'm always here. The key is, because I still work, I have to set up times with you, but please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. You're never bothering me. And if for some reason I don't answer a text or return a call, by all means, just, shoot me a message, say, hey, I left you a message. Did you get it? Because 9 times out of 10, I work nights, so sometimes I could be sleeping or I may have just missed it, but please know that I'm never ignoring you, ever. And if you need it, sometimes I need a kick in the pants. So, hey, I'm here for you guys, and let's go ahead and get started. I wrote all this last night while I was at work. Yes, we had some downtime. I am a full-time nurse, and I take care of patients, but I had some downtime last night. So, again, I'm so excited because there's so much to tell you, and some of you may have seen the Believe and Achieve, but some of you may not have seen the Believe and Achieve. So I'm going to kind of talk about that and have my little postcard with some pictures in case you have not seen the picture yet. You're going to love it. First of all, welcome to all the new teammates that joined us for September. Some of you have not reached out to you yet, but we are happy to have you. You're going to love Team Twisted Roots. It's an amazing group of ladies, literally amazing. Just the way we support each other, and we are all here for each other. This is sisterhood. So if you've been on direct sales companies before, this is unlike anything you've ever participated in. So welcome. We're excited you're here. Okay. Let me breathe. Let me get my focus on. I'm not used to videoing myself and watching myself talk. Yeah, I challenge you guys to do this, see how you feel. Anywho, so I'm going to try and hold this up in front of me, but you guys just excuse me. But anyway, here we go. So, being at Leadership Retreat, we had some chance to talk to other directors. And again, anytime you're with your 31 girls, your sisters, you're going to talk. And if you go to a CNC, you guys use that time to really talk to your sisterhood. These are girls who, some of them have just joined, like yourself. Others have been in this business for a while. Use that time. Go there with a question that you want answered, and make sure you ask somebody. No one's going to, not answer you or give you a hard time or look at you funny. I mean, we're all in this together. So the CNC, which is Celebrate and Connect, the registration period is now. So find a meeting in your area. You'll be so thankful that you signed up for it, and you also get an amenity. So hey, that's one extra perk from home office, because they love us. And make sure that you write down one question you want answered and go there and ask somebody. Set up a relationship with somebody in your area as well. So one of the things that we talked about was, how many of us dislike the questions, hey, how many parties do you have this month? Or how close are you to meeting your goal? What was your goal, and how close are you? If you're having a super duper month, you can't wait to brag about your parties. But if your month is just okay, then those kind of questions can make you cringe. So here's a way to ask the very same question, which I think is a great way, especially if you're new or if you have someone that newly signed with you. Asking this way is going to empower the person that's about to answer the question, rather than feeling discouraged. So I want you to say, how is your operation XYZ going? Okay, think about it this way. Just kind of go with me there for a minute. Allow yourself to really hear what I'm about to suggest. You all joined this incredible company for a very personal reason. We all did. Some of you wanted to be able to take your entire family on vacation. Some of you have shared stories with me about how you just wanted to be able to contribute to your household, how you feel like you lost yourself, especially since you had children, and you just wanted to feel important again. Some of you have even said that you needed extra money to buy medicines for children or for yourself, and that 31 could supply just that extra little bit that you needed. What about private school for your kids? And of course, you can do all this with 31. So, I mean, honestly, what could you do with an extra $250 a month? Not everybody is out to make thousands of dollars per month. It's possible, and there's potential because of 31. But really think about what drives you. What do you want to achieve? Do you know that if you made $250 each month, which is for the next 4 months, that by Christmas you'd have $1,000? Imagine what kind of Christmas that would be. It would be glorious for some of you. And for some of you, I guess, that are just rich and have all the money, it would just be an extra little bonus. But seriously, what could you really do with $1,000 by Christmas time? So let's get back to what I was telling you about asking yourself and asking your teammates, how is Operation XYZ going? What is that? What does that mean? Well, words are powerful. They draw emotion. So when you identify what your personal operation is, you're going to feel the power in your statement and your purpose. Personally, mine right now is Operation Student Loan. Girls, it's been 10 years and that number has not moved. So that is my goal, is to break that sucker down and start paying off that student loan that I've had for way too many years. What will your Operation XYZ be? Will it be Operation Car Payment? Operation Date Nights, so that you can hire a sitter? Operation Family Disney Cruise. Oh yeah, baby. What about Operation Pay My Mortgage on Time, for crying out loud? Hello. Huge, huge, huge operation, but so worth it. So I want you to pick your quote unquote operation. And if you feel comfortable, I would love to have you post it onto the team page. And remember that we have our own dreams and needs, so don't be shy about what you come up with. So the next teammate that joins you in this journey, first ask her to identify what her Operation Y is. So think about this. So when you call to check on her, when you call to see how she's doing, you can say, "Hey, Susie, how's Operation Beach Getaway going?" Doesn't that sound so much better? How's Operation Beach Getaway going? Versus, "Hey, Susie, how many parties do you have on your calendar this month?" "We only have one?" "Well, you need more." Or, "What are you doing to get parties?" Asking them how their Operation Y is going covers all that, but it sounds so much better and it feels so much better to ask and then also for them to answer. So that's one of the tips that we heard during this trip that I wanted to share with you guys. The second part of the video I wanted to share with you is about, give me 1 second, the season. And the season that we're in is the fall. And did you know that you're actually in, oh, there goes one of the dogs. Did you actually know that you are in the prime time where people want to buy, they want to have parties, they celebrate the holidays by having get-togethers, more people are hanging out with each other, they shop early for Christmas. Now is your chance to go full force with your Operation Y. Not only is this the best season, but 31's coming up on their annual Believe and Achieve incentive. And honestly, I want you to reach it because again, those of you who have heard about me or when I first got started, I never met any of my start swells. Ever. I mean, I didn't get started for 3 months. I was scared to death. So if I can sit here and be an executive director, girls, those of you that are meeting your start swell and getting off to a great start, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing. It took me forever to get started. So I hope that brings you hope. But just to let you know, last year we received a free one-of-a-kind product for putting in a minimum of a party each month. Or I'm sorry, let me correct that, each week. So each week when we submitted a party, we got a free product. These products were all embroidered with the Believe and Achieve logo, and it was a gorgeous tree. And I'm going to share something personal with you. I am a freak about trees. I love trees. And my friends laugh at me because when I go to different places, the trees are some of the first things I notice. So I know it sounds cheesy, but that should give you some insight as to where Twisted Roots came from. And where it originated. Nothing reminds me, honestly, of God's creation more than trees. So I'm going to stop there because I'm sure some of you are thinking, get to the point, Michelle. So, and obviously, I want to tell you some of the products that we got last year. We had picnic totes, large utility totes, casserole dishes, organizing utility totes, thermal totes. We had so many different things that we got, and they all came wrapped in tissue paper. They had a beautiful card with them saying congratulations, you achieved a Believe and Achieve week. And then if you want to know how much 31 loves us, they would run these specials to where it would incorporate a weekend, because again, depending on when they start, usually it's the first of the month, they always made it to where it would be the most beneficial for us as far as the dates. So the dates as to where it would start and end each week. Again, I've worked for other direct sales companies and they've never been like 31. So I encourage you to get excited about Believe and Achieve. Do you want to see what some of the products are? I got my postcard today. Some of you may got your postcard as well, but I just got mine today, so I'm going to share it with you. Ta-da! Can you see it? I think I'm trying to look beyond. So there are the Believe and Achieve. So right here, this is a super organizing utility tote. This is some type of black wallet with a jade or turquoise printed circles, kind of like the Very You collection. This looks like a thermal lunch bag that has a top to the opening and then also a zipper in the front. This is what I'm excited about, because what this looks like is a large utility tote. And see the top? We all know what the tops of a large utility tote look like, but look what's connected. It's like a, almost like, I can't think of it, like a top of a cinch it up thermal tote to where people can put more items in there and then cinch it up so it doesn't have to be flat across the top. Excuse me for a minute. This is one of the wine chillers, an exclusive pattern. This is another pattern that is the I don't even know what to call it yet, you guys. I haven't memorized the catalog. This is kind of the laundry bag, that thick vinyl with the drawstring at the top. This is a complete like business kit. It has a vinyl folder with 3 additional folders on it with an inspirational message. A very cute, I'm trying to get it closer. Ooh, sorry you guys, I've never done this before. A very cute umbrella, and then you know what that is. That's the Hostess exclusive, which is a phenomenal bag. So, Believe and Achieve, if you can see the picture. All right, I'm going to take it away so you can look at me. I'm just kidding. The Believe and Achieve is going to run from October 1st through November 17th. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and do this video for you guys, because start making your chart. Get your calendar, figure out your parties, the times that you can party, and really reach out to those around you, the people that you've met. You know, even say, hey, hey Julie, this is Michelle with 31. I know we haven't talked in a while, but I wanted to tell you something super exciting. I'm in a contest for the month of October and November, and I would love to incorporate you into that contest. It's kind of like if I win, you win. The specials for this month are whatever the specials are, and what I'm doing for anyone that hosts a party during this incentive is that you are going to get a free blah blah blah, whatever you want. I would love to come out and do a party with you, do a bingo night. But you were one of the first I wanted to call because I thought this would be super fun for you, and leave it at that. So that's kind of just a off the cuff way you could just make a call and let them know. Don't be afraid to tell people you're in a contest and you're excited about meeting these incentives. If you're excited, ladies, they're going to get excited. So whatever it is that excites you, even if it's just, guess what? I'm going to get a free product. I'm so excited I'm going to get a free product. Listen, I want to share it with you. I really love to do a party for you. People feed off that excitement. Okay, I digress. So that's Believe and Achieve. And let me get back to my notes. In addition to earning the product each week, at the end of the 7 weeks, when we achieved all the incentives, we actually received a beautiful Believe and Achieve charm signed by Cindy. So I think that's kind of what the company's going to. Like on a leadership trip, we got a charm with the leadership incentive date, a palm tree, and again, you can hook these onto your Pandora bracelets or Brighton bracelets, whatever you may have, or even your necklaces. So it was super nice to get that from them. And you're going to get over $500 in commission just by meeting, actually it's $600 in commission, just by meeting those Believe and Achieve incentives. So this one for this year is for each week you submit $300 in personal volume. Let me make sure I'm reading that. Yes. So personal volume. It's not one party. It can be, but personal volume could be a few parties or a few orders, that you put together. So as long as by the end of that date, by midnight, you have $300 in volume, you've earned whatever that incentive is. And most of the time, they will tell you ahead of time what you're going to be earning. So once the week has passed, they'll say, okay, week 2, this is what you're working towards. So good luck, ladies. And again, it's super fun. Super fun, and I would love to get to the end of the 7 weeks and be able to reward you as well for what you've achieved. And again, I had wrote a couple notes that I didn't know actually when it was going to start, but the date, but I just got this postcard today, so excuse me for just a moment. Now, one thing I can suggest to you is please don't hold on to your September parties. It's very, what's the word I'm trying to say? It's a huge temptation to do that, but I honestly don't know of any hostess who would say, yeah, just hold my party. Hello, they're getting double hostess rewards. So be strategic. Go ahead and make your calendar and your chart. Have your list of 1 through 7 of the 7 people that you're going to count on for those 7 weeks and start making your phone calls that way. And this reminded me for this month, for September, Are any of you hosting your own home party, Facebook party, or just collecting orders? Jump on the chance to earn those double hostess benefits for yourself. And if you can schedule a bingo, if you can schedule a bingo for yourself and your customers, do that, because not only will they have fun and it's a way to reward them, which again we're going to talk about next week. Actually, Wednesday at 8 o'clock we're going to do a conference call. Michaela Banfield is one of our team girls, our sisters. She's going to do a conference call with me. If you can't make it, it's okay, it'll be recorded, but it's all about how she does her bingos. It's super easy. So if you want to schedule a bingo brunch for next Saturday, that way you can reward your friends, your neighbors, your family, but then also cash in on the double hostess rewards, I challenge you to do it. And another thing that I really wanted to mention and really stress to you is September's not only important because of it's a great, benefit for our customers, it's the hostess benefits, but this is where you're at the top of the hill. So imagine you're at the top of the hill, and from here, the ball is going to start rolling for fall. Because as you go down, you're going to gain momentum, you're going to gain speed, and everything that you do for this month is going to strategically throw you, push you, increase your speed into fall, and carry you through Christmas. So use it to your advantage. And yes, it is the 19th. You still have over 10 days, 11 days to actually take advantage of being at the top of the hill. So just figure out what you want to do and what you can do to get your momentum going. And ladies, listen, if you don't have a party this month, don't beat yourself up. Because you know what? That's what Satan wants us to do. He wants us to beat ourselves up so that we don't do anything. So that we sit there and say, oh, we're never going to amount to anything. This isn't going to work for us. This business isn't for us. I've been there many, many times. What you need to do is move into action. Do something. Something is better than nothing, than just sitting there and worrying. So get excited. Share your love for the products, collect some orders, gather a party for yourself, at least do something for yourself so that you can take advantage of the double hostess rewards. And the specials this month, people love the organizing utility tote and the super organizing utility tote because they make amazing gifts. Everyone can use one of these products. It's not a purse to where, well, I don't know if she already has a purse. I don't know if that's a great gift. Everybody can use these products. So it's a great way for them to earn these products at 50% off. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. Moving on. So do whatever you can to kind of get out, meet some people, share your love for 31. If you are kind of at just a season of your business where you're into the kids, you're into your job, or you just haven't really gone out lately, join a Bible study group, a networking group, anything that can get you out into a different circle, because it's going to help you, first of all, just kind of get out of your norm, and you're going to be able to talk about 31 more. You're going to be able to meet more people, because this is a people business. Direct sales is a people business, and people aren't going to be banging down your door to order a product. Yes, you will have orders from time to time where people find you and say, hey, I heard you sell 31, but 9 times out of 10, you need to be that person to engage in conversation. And whether you're doing a vendor event, which is anything that has to do with craft fairs, church festivals, even if it's a pet show, hello, we have pet stuff now. You know how many pet shows go on at different towns at different times? Get involved in some type of vendor event just to get yourself out there and meet some new contacts. It's how I built my business. I had to get out there. I'm a nurse. I don't have children. I have 2 beautiful stepboys, but they're not involved in any extracurricular activity. So I either go to work or I'm at home. So I really had to push myself to get outside of my comfort zone and meet people because I was so busy. I just really have never done that. I've kind of been a loner, and this business has taught me that there's no room to be a loner. You have to be more friendly. You have to get out there. And you know what? It's a great blessing. So I encourage you guys to do that. Look for some type of outlet that you can get into or join so that you can further your business and share what you love. So one of the other reasons why I love this season is because of the holidays. I love to incorporate the holidays into my parties, into my invitations, whether it's, a fall party and I bring a couple pumpkins and put on the table, whatever it is. Start thinking of ways to incorporate the holidays into your parties. You could do the fun invitations. A lot of times you can just get the bordered, I should have had one out for you guys. I think I got it from Kinko's or from Staples. They have like a Halloween border. You can do invitations that way. A lot of times hostesses are actually excited to do something besides, okay, give me your postcards that say come to my 31 party. They're like, oh, I'd love to do like a Friday the 13th party, or chocolate and coffee lovers party, or candy corn party, or fall festival, fall baking, pumpkin parties, whatever it is. They love to do different things. Women love to celebrate. You can do a holiday themed hostess packet to where even if her party is engaged towards like a Halloween event, get her something really cute that's purple and orange, and put some candy apple stuff in there, or just something that wows them, something that's different. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. This is not about spending more money than you're making. Got it? Play games that go along with your theme. Whether it's a Friday the 13th party, you could do a superstition party. That's a great thing to do around the Halloween season. What's everybody's superstition? Superstitions that you've looked up. Make it fun. Just do something different. You are not a robot that is to go to a party and go, my name is Michelle. I sell 31. Here are the products. Let me show you what you can do with them. Open your catalogs. You will see the hostess benefits page. And if you want to have a party, please let me know. If you turn to the back of the catalog, there is a $99 kit. That's amazing. And you can make a lot of money. And let me know if that's something you've ever thought about. Now here's your order forms. If you have any questions, I'll be over here. And the customer special is spend $35 and get 50% off one of our bags. Thank you for attending. Oh, and if you want to book a party with me, please let me know. Hello. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you guys for spending the time, because I said this video would be like 15. It's going on 27 minutes. Okay, I got to hurry up. I got to read faster. I got to stop talking. Another thing that we'll be talking about is your turkey trot for your Black Friday weekend. So get ready for that. And honestly, my best advice for your parties is coach your hostess to a $1,200 party. Make it fun. Incorporate you into your business. And when your guests leave, make sure they remember you. There used to be an upper level leader that would be like, okay, my name's Kim. What's my name? And they'd all say Kim. Okay. She'd go on a little bit. What's my name? It was kind of annoying, but they remembered her. And by the end, she kind of, left the annoying part of what's my name? Do you remember me? And she made it fun. But again, figure out some way for them to remember you. Excuse me. I don't know how news anchors do it because, I couldn't do this. Anyway, moving on. Someone asked me this, and it's totally changed my thinking and approach for parties. What do you love? What brings you passion? What makes you happy? They asked me this. I'm asking you this. What makes you happy, and what do you want people to feel after they have been with you? After they've met you, what impression do you want to leave? What do you want them to feel when they walk away from you? You think about that question. If you don't write anything else down that I've talked about so far in 29 minutes, ask yourself these questions and write the answers down. You might be surprised at what drives you and makes you feel alive. Whatever that is, let people experience it. Don't copy what everyone else is doing. Make it your own. Yes, there's a basic format to a party, which we all know 5 steps to the party. If you don't know 5 steps to a party, it's on 31 Today under the toolbox. But honestly, you need to bring you into the party. And for a long time, I didn't understand that. I didn't get that. I just saw a lot of people that were successful, and I thought, oh, I'll just do what she does. It's not true, because you're not them. And that's where you have to decide, or actually ask yourself, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that you think about or that you do that just makes you feel alive? Whatever that is, you have to incorporate that into your party, because you know what? It's yours. It's your unique characteristic or personality, or it's whatever is going to make you memorable to other people. You know why? Because you're going to be speaking from your heart. You're going to be coming from a place where you feel the best, where you're happy. Whatever that is, figure that out first. It's taken me years, but here I am just learning this a week ago. I actually wrote something. I'm thinking about leaving it out because it's kind of it's a little embarrassing. Going on with the question that I was asked, what makes you happy? What makes you feel alive? I am all about nature, God's creation. It's what makes me happy. It's what settles me. It's what makes me feel at peace. And after going through what I wanted people to feel after being with me, I came to the conclusion that I want women to feel inspired. I want them to feel empowered, energized, and that their life is just a little bit better. Not because they met me, but because I said something that helped them to just forget about the norm of their day-to-day lives. That it was just something I offered, a new insight or something personal. There are people out there, you guys, you may be one of these people that is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody's like, yeah, we love you. You're amazing, crazy. I'm not one of those people. I like to be crazy, but it's very few times that I'm able to just let go. I'm kind of more of the serious, more of the emotional, but that's me. And that is a talent. It's a talent. It's a gift. It's not a talent that God gave me. So what is yours? Because whatever that is for you, that's what you need to incorporate into your parties and your business, because you will be remembered for that, whatever it is. And I used to do that. I used to really incorporate, whether it was personality tests or fun things, just something to get them to think, or get them something I could do to kind of have them step out of their comfort zone for just a little bit and realize, you know what? They're women, they're young women. They have desires and dreams just like we all do, but they forget about that as they get older and they have children and their wives and, they work all the time. People forget about that. When they show up at our parties, they're like, it's one more thing to check off my list for the day. My friend invited me to this party, so I got to show up. You don't want your parties to be like that. You want it to be a celebration, a reward for them coming. So I'll say it one last time. Whatever you can offer to them, offer it. But first you got to figure out what that is. Okay, moving on. I kind of already said this, that the sad fact is there's so many women that stop dreaming. They just go about their lives day to day, being what everyone else wants them to be. And again, showing up at their friend's party because they were asked to come. They lose themselves. And I hope that by incorporating what makes me feel alive and what I enjoy, that's going to in turn inspire them to almost become selfish for a short period of time to just enjoy themselves. So how am I going to create that? Well, that's actually what I'm working on now, because again, I just had this epiphany from somebody who had asked me, and I really had to think about it last week. But I want to incorporate creativity into my invitations. I actually started giving the hostess a boxed baking item. I love to bake, and again, anything creative to use for her party, and just said, hey, this is just one thing less that you have to buy. It's fun. It's sweets. That you can have for your party and enjoy it. Who does that? Nobody. So again, it's just me, and I'm gonna just start being me, and that's what I want you guys to do, because you're amazing. You're amazing. You just have to figure out what your me is. So, and I kind of mentioned this earlier. For so many years, I had thought that I needed to do it like they do it to be successful. And honestly, God created you, unlike anyone else, to be a gift to this world. So don't try to be what you're not. In order for that to make sense to you, you must first know the who of you. You can only be the best you. Anything else is a fake. So getting back to believe and achieve. Start now. Get your party scheduled. And I know you can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's $300 a month. I keep saying month, you guys. It's a week. It's a week. It's a week. It's a week. $300 a week. So if you plan ahead now, you can start collecting those orders. You can get those specials. And we have great specials for next month because it's half off all these travel items, which again, some of them are like $12.50. Those are perfect Christmas gifts for people. So 2 announcements left and then we're done. One announcement is next Wednesday, 8 p.m. I'll put the call-in information. We're going to do a conference call with Michaela Banfield, who does bingo parties. And I have, on the Twisted Roots page, there's an actual file of how I did my parties, but I would charge $10. They bring $10. We do our party. Michaela only charges $5. And ladies, let me tell you something. I talked to her today. Her parties are unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you know why? Because everybody's excited to come spend $5 to play bingo. But she also incorporates it on Facebook and kind of gets everybody going. We're going to discuss all that on Wednesday. I'm going to ask her a lot of questions. But mark your calendars for next Wednesday night, which is the 25th at 8 p.m. The last announcement actually is, I want you to think about when you got hired for a new job. Did your manager just kind of direct you to a website and say, hey, go ahead and start your training? Check off this list, call me if you have any questions, and, you get your paycheck twice a month. No. Managers, and whenever you start new jobs, they usually have checklists, they have training periods, they have probationary periods. They invest in you. So this is something that I've been working on for a long time, that I struggle with personally because of working full time, seeing you amazing new consultants that are starting, not knowing when to reach out to you, when not to reach out to you. But I want you guys to reach out to me. I want to be there to help you. So it's all about systems. It's about developing systems to get everybody off to a strong start and a good start to where they feel successful. Because it doesn't matter what you feel, what you want for them. If they don't feel like this is good for them, they're not going to continue. You're not going to continue. So, I mentioned this in the newsletter. If you read it, you guys better be reading the newsletter. That went out, that actually starting today, October 19th, I was going to do a training call. But I decided that after talking to the one that I had been working with, this other leader, that it needs to be at the beginning of the month. So, and if we were starting it now, we'd always be ending in the middle of every month. So I want to start at the beginning and end at the end. So this is what it is. Starting the first week in October, I'm launching a revolving consultant 4-week Rooted in Success camp. This is a bit different from any other training. There are new ideas, new processes, and this is one of my favorites that I cannot wait to share with you. It's the 5-star service plan. It's the 5-star service plan that's going to get you to your $1,200 parties, and I can't wait to share it with you. I can't even believe I didn't think of it, because it kind of goes along with the 5-star service in a restaurant. And I've worked restaurants for years and years and years before I became a nurse. So this upper level leader, Mary Ussery, shared this with me, and literally she said her girls love it. They're meeting their start swells. they're excited. They're excited because you know why? It's not because we're giving them training. It's because you feel prepared. You feel like you have the tools and the resources that you need. And that's the most important thing. This isn't about us. You don't work for us. You don't work for the people you signed up under. You don't work for 31. This is for you and your family. So what can I do? What can directors do to help you get the most out of what you want? And so that's where my heart is now. And that's where my focus is I have got to be the best I can be to help everybody else. And again, you're going to find other resources and things like that, but I got to know that I'm doing everything in my power and everything that God's put on my heart to get you where you want to go. So I've been working on this system. I've been working with her, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. It is literally going to be every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Every Thursday night, 9 p.m. That's when the calls are going to be. Call number 1 will start on the first week. Call number 4 will end on the last week. When we have 5 weeks, then we're going to have an off week. But again, it's for new consultants. And if anyone just wants to get back to the basics, or you want to get ideas, or you just want to be refreshed, this is for you. Each group will have their actual Facebook group. So let's say we're going to have October Rooted in Success Camp. You'll have your own Facebook group because there'll be things that you can post on there. But just to let you know, I know a lot of people are involved in many, many groups. At the end, it will be deleted. So that is your communication group. That is your group that you are going to be. People aren't going to be able to start in the middle of the month. It doesn't work like that. You start at the beginning, you end at the end. So let's say all you ladies that joined with us on Team Twisted Roots in September, you're going to start the 1st of October. So every Thursday night, don't freak out if for some reason 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you're on the West Coast or if you're at work, the calls will be recorded, but I really encourage you to be on because there's going to be raffles, there's going to be fun things to do, and I'm really excited about this. I'm really, really excited, and I can't wait to start this with you guys. And whoever thought of a to-go bag? What does that mean? I'll have to wait till the calls to find out. I can't wait to share it with you. Okay. I'm almost finished, you guys. You've been amazing. Please, please, please share with your new girls, your new teammates, that this is going to be starting. So the first one will be, if I'm not mistaken, October 4th. It's the first Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I'll send the information. I just wanted to bring out this video so I could kind of give you guys everything you needed to know. And honestly, and I kind of shared this with you a little bit, I realized that my trainings need to be more consistent. And instead of just like the spur of the moment, hey, we're doing a call tomorrow night, you guys be on, because you have lives and I need to be respectful of that and give you time to plan. So I'm kind of a spur of the moment girl, and I was an ER nurse, so I'm like, hop, 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 and I need to kind of set the plan and set the days and allow you to figure out your schedule to where it benefits you. So that's my goal. In the Rooted in Success Camp, this it's going to help you set your new teammates up for success, not only with their start swell, but we will discuss true business aspects that most people don't consider when they join direct sales. And it's going to allow everyone to actively recruit with full confidence, because I know some of you that have joined have friends that are like, well, can I sign up under you? And you're like, oh no, I don't even know what I'm doing. There's no way that you're going to join up under me because I have no clue and I just can't handle this right now. That's not going to happen, because they're going to have the success camp and you're going to totally be fine. And honestly, you want recruits. That's what's going to, build your business. It's what's going to make you love it even more. And it's going to increase your longevity with 31. So it's going to allow everyone to actively recruit with full confidence. Your new teammate's going to have this camp and it's going to start them off strong. And that's another thing. Let me just, a side note. When someone asks you, or when you're talking about the business opportunity, how much better would you feel to say, hey, Julie, I would love for you to join my team. And you know what? Starting October 4th, we have a 4-week success camp. You'll have everything you need to get started. I can get you in that camp immediately, and you can get off and running, girl. Take advantage of this fall season. How much better would that make you feel to be able to offer that to someone? That's the goal, is to get you to feel prepared and to feel confident. Number 3, you're going to leave the 4-week success camp with the knowledge needed to run your business effectively. And it's also going to empower you to make your business your own. That is so important. Each of you are going to have your own binder. There's going to be resources that you can carry along with you throughout your journey. And number 5, you're going to know your sisters more deeply and feel a part of the community that we've created, because it's not me that created this community. It's you guys. And so many leaders that I talked to on this trip were like, I don't really have a Facebook group. I don't really have a lot of people. They don't really talk. We blow that out of the water. You guys are talking nonstop, and I love it. And you support each other. You're amazing. Please know that I'm not just saying that. You really, really are. You guys are phenomenal. So I was excited to say my Facebook group, our team, they're amazing. They always help each other. They always offer suggestions. Somebody needs catalogs. They're like, hey, I got 10. How many do you need? So anyway. And lastly, what you can expect from me. Number 1 is, I did this in the past and I think it really works. I talked to a few girls today, which was phenomenal, and just being able to kind of let us, to brainstorm, to chat about their business, what they've been doing, maybe some things that they could try. And each person got off the phone feeling empowered. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Not only is it wonderful for them, but it's wonderful for me. I love hearing from you guys. But I know my schedule is a challenge. So there will be times each week where I'm going to list where you can schedule calls if needed. If you need a later time, please let me know. Say, Michelle, I would love to talk to you on Thursday. Can you please do a 9:30? Again, I don't mind making exceptions. Please just let me know. I'm here for you. Also, what you can expect from me is consistent training for your new teammates to set them up for success. Rewards for promotions. A continued self-education through me to be able to provide you the tools to grow your business. And again, I am not your sole resource, but I am one that can lead you to a lot of places, and I've got to start being able to do that more for you guys. But reach out to anybody you see on Facebook. I know you girls are on Facebook. I know there are people that say things you're like, oh, that's a good idea. Reach out to them. Send them a message and say, hey, do you have a few minutes so I can ask you about that? Focus training for those of you that chose leadership to get you to director. That's another thing that I'm building on. Again, trying to get systems in place so that they're there, you're ready, we can move forward. Celebrating you as part of our sisterhood, as part of Team Twisted Roots. That's what we do. We celebrate, we encourage, and reward. And one of the rewards is offering a new cruise incentive for people promoting to director. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys. I am going to have the harvest results for those of you that participated in the harvest. I'm going to have those results put together and announce them later, but I think this call is long enough. I've already made it to almost 50 minutes, but I hope that most of you made it through the end and that you got to hear the great things that we'll be doing, and I look forward to talking to you more. Have a great night, you guys, and if I don't talk to you for some reason the rest of this week, I hope you guys are on the call next Wednesday and be looking for the call-in number. So have a great week. Have a great weekend. Bye.